right. Hopefully we are live okay. You guys can hear me and everything is fantastic and you are ready for today's show. Today we are going to do our very what if, right? So if you're feeling a little bit alone in that decision, thanks for tuning in. For those of you who are new, I am Nina, the Off Grid Oracle. You have reached us here at Eden Springs Homestead. Thank you, as always. We're going to open it up today. I think we're going to use the Cosmic Journey Oracle today. For those of you who are wondering, these are by Yannick Silver, a fantastic deck. We're going to see what archetypes are showing up for us, for lack of a better word. That's how they refer to them in the book or in the deck. So let's see what guide is showing up for us today. If you would like a personal card as well, please make sure to get your name in the chat. It is subscriber only, and I will pull cards for those of you at the end. You could just drop an emoji or a comment, just a hello. And I'll try to catch the comments too. They're a little bit harder for me to catch when I'm on my phone. All right. Our guide is, well, our 11-year-old self today. So, what do you think your 11-year-old self would say to you right now? What ifs did you plan with that 11-year-old self? Do you remember any of them? Let me know if you do. I know for me, I just wanted to live out in the woods, to create things and make things beautiful and help other people see that, even though, yeah, it does look a little crappy if that's what you're looking for, there's a whole lot of beautiful out there too. So if you needed a reminder, here's yours. Because remember, what you focus on grows, right? So whatever you're expecting is going to magnify in your life. So what are we going to work on expecting? Well, we're going to be enlightened. Right? In other words, we're going to learn how to lighten up this world a little bit more. What would your 11-year-old self do to lighten up the situation, either now or in the future? I just love the pictures on these cards too. All right. That was also the 2 and the 29. So we have a double 11. Make a wish, my friends. As always, I wish for the highest good for each and every one of you. Thank you, as always, for dropping in. Every little bit of light helps. Ooh, that one right there wants to come out. Our next note is about the synchronicities in your life. Remember, they're a love letter from you, the universe. So, what love letter did you get across time and space today from your highest high self? I bet it was one filled with love and abundance. And if it wasn't, I hope you find one soon. All right, we're going to storyboard the rest of these that popped out in my hand because, well, why not? It's Wednesday, and, well, we don't really have a format. So, our next note. A light grows brighter only by lighting another, right? So, who has been put in your path today that needs a little love letter from the universe? How can you give that to them? Because you are at a divine Y point right now. And the choice is ours. You can continue to see all the shit. It's up to you. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong in that. But your choice to look around you and see all of the beautiful things. So you decided to wake up, or why did you pull this card, right? And well, honestly, if you're clocked into my channel right now, chances are you decided to wake up. So consider this your synchronicity, my friends. You've reached the Y point today. What are you going to choose? Fear, which we all know is false evidence appearing real, or are you going to fucking step it up a notch? And for once, choose love. Choose yourself. Because it's not selfish. And maybe, just maybe, choose each other. Because your greatest work is your legendary legacy. And your greatest work in this life, my friends, is to love and be loved. And not be the cork in somebody else's funnel, okay? Right? Because you contain the encoded within you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. In other words, when you're putting that cork in there that says, well, I can't have that because blah, 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 somebody needs it more, or insert your abundance block here. Well, you stop that flow of being that container for the entire universe, right? Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. But you only know it's an empty cup if that's what you say it is, because energy is only what you make of it, right? And last but in no way least, remember that you are perfectly imperfect in every way. This is a 7 as well. Actually, that's really funny because our last 3 cards came out in a row, and these are not these decks have been well used, so to have 3 cards pop out in a row is pretty insane. But they came out backwards. It came out 36, 35, 34. Which tells me, even though it may look to you like you are moving backwards through a cycle right now, chances are you're really just leveling up. And the only reason it looks like you're moving backwards is because, well, maybe the people around you are not leveling up with you. But don't get stuck there waiting. Keep going, because the higher you hold your light, well, the more they realize they have to catch up. And we need to let them catch up instead of continuing to go back to fetch them. Because the only thing you're stalling out is your own abundance. And maybe you getting access to your abundance can help them reach theirs. Ooh, there's a little thought. So, what if you could write into this reality whatever it is that you choose? We did make a wish, right? What was it? Was it for your highest good and the highest good of those around you? Or was it maybe something a little bit more self-motivated? I'm telling you, what you wish for another, you wish for yourself. And what you wish for yourself, you also wish for another. So make those wishes wisely. Words are spells. And right now, things are happening a little bit backwards, okay? It used to be thought, word, deed. Well, now we're doing the thing and thinking about it later. So, your heart knows where you need to go. Today, follow it and see where it leads. And tomorrow, come back and tell me about it. But for now, remember that everything is always working out for you. All your wants and needs are met above and beyond your greatest expectation, always, in all ways, because you are safe, loved, protected, and prosperous beyond measure. And, well, honestly, I fucking love you. And you should too. No more excuses. Bye now, all. See you later. And don't forget, go back and watch the shows from yesterday. They were great. Also, episode 7 of Unraveled just dropped, and I had to say, I'm pretty happy with it, despite the minor technical glitches, because remember, we're off grid. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Have a fantastic Wednesday. Keep it wild.